Namaste. How's everybody doing? Namaste. You want to take a walk with me? Good old-fashioned walk and talk. Haven't done this in a long time. Let's see if I lost my mojo for walking and talking. I have walked without doing a walk and talk, though. Don't think I'm cheating on you. Let's get across the street so I can find the 3 blocks of sidewalks available in Texas. Usually there's no sidewalks. Not every street has sidewalks. So, how's everybody doing? I hope well. I hate when people say that. How's everybody doing today? Yeah, I have a lot of things that I have had on my mind. But a few things have made me very sad. And when I'm sad, I try not to do any videos when I'm sad because I don't want anybody to pick up on my mood. But I'm coming out of it because just the fact that I did not want to get off the couch and take a walk. At least I'm getting off the couch to take a walk and look at the beautiful scenery. Yeah, let me go over to the shade because it's, even though I have my glasses on, it is brutal. The sun is brutal. Okay, yesterday, so it's yesterday was October 25th, I think, right? It was 90 something degrees here, Texas. That's hot. It's too hot. Okay. You don't need to see me. Look at the beautiful green to open up your chakra, your heart chakra. The green and the brown to make you feel grounded. The hearth. I don't even feel like it's gonna be Halloween. I don't have like a happy Halloween feel. Like Devin loves Halloween, but he started preparing like months ago. And he has so many costumes, so many things. And I have like even the kids at school are different. They don't seem excited about it. Maybe because I have 3rd grade lately. They don't seem excited about Halloween at all. Like in New York, the kids were always really, like in Staten Island and Brooklyn. Oh, they died over Halloween. Halloween was everything, but like you can't even see that many houses decorated over here. I'm gonna see if I can walk to a house that was decorated nice, if I can get over there. There's no streets, there's no sidewalks over there, but I would like to get over there to show you guys, since you're not really looking at me. Yeah, so I wanted to tell everybody, I know I advertised, that I think 78% people joined my channel, subscribe to my channel. And then it looked like it went up after I said that thing, said the statement on my community page, or just ask people to please subscribe, share my videos, like or dislike, give me a comment every once in a while, tell me what you want to hear, tell me the things you want me to look into. And a lot of people are saying that I make them feel very calm, maybe with my music. And one person gave me a really beautiful comment, more than one, which I want to thank you guys. If you're a new subscriber, or if you're an old subscriber, or if you're just part of my sassy subs, my supercalifragilistic subs. Look how beautiful this block is, and these trees, so pretty. Notice how everybody's out. Not one person. Anyhow, sometimes there's a jogger or a walker. But I wanted to say that somebody said to me, one of my subs said, I love coming to your channel because you make me feel a little bit better. And I used to watch only ASMR, but I started to watch your channel because you're a little bit better than ASMR. And I was like, wow, I take that as a great compliment because I looked into ASMR. Sometimes I freaking get so aggravated with it because I'm like, why are you whispering? That makes me annoyed. It's like trying to listen to kids when they're trying to tell you something and you can't hear them, and then they have a mask on and then you really can't hear them, or they just can't really talk well, or they're shy. So I'm like, speak up. But anyhow, I watched a few ASMRs. I especially like the painting ones, and the meditation ones. Anyhow, I thank you for those compliments. That made me feel really nice. Somebody else said, I like to watch this, but your music is too loud. And I said, oh, I'm sorry. I will try to make it so it's less, that it comes across less. Because I know I have some people who are hearing impaired, and I tried to correct that. Okay, we have some cool things here. This is scary. That is really scary. That looks like a straight up dead body hanging from the tree. Remind you of anything? Okay, look at that. Grave site. Very scary. That looks like a person. There's a skeleton over there. There's a monster. That's really cool. Ooh, look at this guy. You see that? I love to walk around and see the sights. I wish that if I had one of my dreams was that if Devin would walk with me, even for like 5 minutes. You know, he says his back hurts and he just can't walk. Even like 5 minutes, even just park the car and then just walk down the block. But I can't get him to do it. So I got to do it for myself. If I don't want to sit, you know, in the gym. I was like proud of myself the last time I went to the gym because I actually did my yoga. Just a couple of poses I did. I did like stuff for my abs that I used to do back in the day when I was skinny. And I have a lot of back problems, so I had to be careful because when you lay on the mat, then I was like, oh my God, how am I going to get up? How am I going to get up from this mat? But I did it. Just roll over to one side and go on all fours, and you can get up very slowly. But I was proud of myself because I touched my toes and I stayed down. There's a yoga pose where first you touch the floor, and then you touch your feet, and then you put your arms around your back of your legs, and you stay there. You stay there for a while until all the bones in your back get into the right placement. And it felt so good to do that position. And of course I always ask God to help me, because I really am trying. As far as the medicine, I still cry from it, usually at least once a day. But I don't really get a speeding heart rate. I feel like it's at its best. Here's some more. Not sure where that Halloween thing was that I went walking the last time and I saw it. Anyhow, it's probably on a different block. But yeah, so my thyroid doctor put me on phenytoin, sort of diet pill, and raised my thyroid medicine to 150. Don't really feel a big difference. I'll tell you, I feel if I go to work at very active, like, you know, you're doing the attendance, you're doing the lunch count, you're doing the breakfast count, you're reading the lesson plan over. I'm pretty good with that, whereas I used to not be a good morning person until I drank all my coffee. But then you could feel, and then you don't, I'm not really feeling the non-urge to eat. Like maybe the first couple of days I didn't have an appetite, but I knew it's better to eat because they say you should eat. Not overeat, but eat a healthy diet, because you'll forget to eat because it does something to your brain. So long story short, that worked for a couple of days, then it was gone. Now I'm back to, yeah, I want a little snack. And when I'm at lunchtime at work, I have breakfast. I eat my breakfast, let's say it's a bagel, whatever it is. I want to eat it. And if I don't eat it, I'll eat it at lunchtime. And I'll have no problem having my sandwich. So I feel like maybe it's not strong enough for me, but I don't want to be the type of person that has to take, I think they have it where you take it twice a day. I don't want to do that, because that's like heavy duty, strong medicine that, no, I'm just gonna try. Oh, this was what was up. It's down now, so we can't watch it. I guess they'll put it back up when I guess they get home from work. We got some skeletons coming up over here, so let me cross. That's cool. Yeah, so yeah, I felt nervous from it, but I didn't. I checked my blood pressure. We have a blood pressure thing at home. It was okay. It was a little bit higher. Usually I'm like 125 over 80 something or 75 something. Now I'm like 135 over, I think, 80 something. Look at the skeletons. That's cute. The theme of skeletons. Skeleton dog. Skeletons on the roof. Look on the roof. You see that? I don't know if you could see that. That's cute. Beautiful trees. Yeah, so, but I was like proud of myself that day. I think it was last Thursday. I went to when they found allegedly Brian Laundrie's remains. When Roberta and Christopher found his remains, allegedly. That's one of the things I want to talk about. But I went to the park, and it's a beautiful park, but it's kind of small. And I walked around and around and around. Then I got kind of bored with walking around. I'd rather walk different blocks, and you see different houses and a chicken. But anyhow, then after that, I still never got my nails done, because I haven't felt interested in it. And that's not like me. I usually have my nails done for Halloween. Now I'm thinking it'll be a waste. So I might be skipping it and just get them done for November. Anyhow, I went to the gym after that, and I said, I'm not going to get on the treadmill right away or do any machines right away. I'm going to go to the mats and ask God to help me do the old exercises that I used to do for my abs and a couple of the yoga poses, because it really helps your chakras and it helps your ability to stretch. I mean, how many people could say they could touch their toes and stay there? I know my Bayo can, but it helps your body, and that's why yoga worked with me, helped me so much, because I did yoga and I did Pilates. Now Pilates was really good for your abs. I did that right after I had my son, so that was 28 years ago. But I got down to about a size 9, and I had a lot of weight from him. He was a big boy. He was 9'4", and I gained a lot of weight with him. But yeah, but now Pilates is hard for me. But I aim to push myself to do, like, just even in the house with a mat, or on the rug, put it on YouTube on the TV and just do, a 20-minute one. Whatever it is, do a 20-minute exercise thing, even if it's in the house. You're gonna feel better. But yeah. So I didn't mean to bore you. I didn't mean to bore you with my exercise routine, because I kind of hate when I click on somebody's Rich Lop does that a lot. Every time I would click on him doing a chat, because he would talk about manifestation or tarot cards or whatever, he always goes into how he goes to the gym and when he gave up drinking and doesn't miss it. And like, I heard his story a million times. I'm sure you guys heard my story a million times. But I'm just trying. So I'm just trying to tell you, I don't, like my husband said, have you lost any weight from the amphetamine, from this, taking this diet pill? I'm not on it. I'm only on it like a week. Yeah, I'm on it like a week. So I said, I don't know. I always think I just look as fat as possible. But these pants I'm wearing, they're my sister Patricia's. And they're only medium. And you let me know if they look like they fit. Usually I always wear like a 1X, at least a 1X to a 2X. Which is, I'm ashamed of myself because I'm only 5'2". But I'm going to show you. You tell me if these pants look too tight or not. See, I have room. I'm such a weirdo. Just ignore me. Okay? Look at the sky. Look at that sky. It's so beautiful. So I guess my point is, if everybody struggles, everybody has some kind of problem, whether it's a weight problem, trying to be healthy, trying to exercise a little more, or maybe it's a relationship problem. Person that you're in a relationship with isn't giving you what you need and want, or you haven't met that right person, that soulmate. I want to show you something. Isn't that pretty? Look at the crows. Look at all those crows. My son used to love those black birds when he was little. And I used to say, but I think it means that somebody's going to die. But I think it also means that they get the most food on your grass. Look at all these. Wow. Whoa. They get close to me. I swear, I gotta go over to the other street. I'm sorry. I'm afraid of birds. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry. I gotta get over. Even though they might be over here too. Oh god. Watch Mystic Brady have a panic attack. Watch Mystic Brady never do a walk and talk again. Okay. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I just don't, I like looking at them from afar. But oh, there's a butterfly. Is that you, Mommy? Is that you, Mom? Probably is, because she would always fly away from me. Especially when I'm being a baby. Anyhow. Rich Lop says that too. Anyhow. Anywho. Yeah, so, all right, the cases that I'm still wanting to do is the Cleo Smith. I've been meditating on her, but I just have to have a chance to do it. Guess what, guys? I'm straight up lost again. This is what always happens to me. I went off my route, and I don't know where I am, but I could always GPS it. Yeah, I never saw these streets before. That's okay. It's good to get to know your neighborhood. So anyhow, yeah, I want to do Chloe Smith. That's the little 4-year-old girl that went missing. Getting really hot, so it would have been good to have a water bottle with me. Yeah, so she went missing in Australia, and she has a stepfather and a mother that was with her, and a baby sister, I think, infant baby sister. But I think there's some speculation that she was in a separate tent from her mom and dad. And I haven't been able to find out if that was true or not. So the police do think that she was abducted, but I'm not really looking to watch anything else on her, because I do try to get some of the facts before I do a full meditation and a reading. I'm starting to feel, I wonder if they spoke to the father, the biological father, because supposedly there was some beef between him and his ex-wife, who's the mother of Cleo. But I'm not 100% sure of the stepfather. You know when you look at somebody's picture, I don't know, maybe you don't do this, maybe I only do it. I put my hand on my iPad and I just put the voice off so that I can't hear anything, and I just look at people. I did that with the mother too. And I saw she wasn't crying that much, but she seemed upset. And what I always try to compare it to is, did she give me the Susan Smith? Oh my God, her last name is Smith. That's crazy. I just realized that. Okay, Susan Smith. Does she give me the Susan Smith vibe? Now, Susan Smith was somebody in the 90s that broke up with her husband, was dating somebody, and he didn't want her, he liked her, but he didn't like kids. He didn't want her to have her, she had 2 young baby boys, I think 1 and 2. And she packed them up because the boyfriend didn't want them. She packed them up in her car and drove them into a lake. They were in their car seats, they were awake. And she watched them from the land drowning as the car went down. They were looking and trying to look behind her, and they were, behind the seat, and call to her. They were calling to her. And I didn't know that I could do crime cases, but then I was living in Staten Island, New York, and I was over by the sink. I told you guys this story before. And I was washing the dishes, and I had my daughter, who was probably, I guess, like around 4 or 5, and my son was newborn. And I dropped the glass, and my sister was over. And she came over to me because she knows that, I was talking about that. And we just saw her on the news, and she was crying. But the fake cry that people do? And she kind of laughed, smiled. And I thought to myself,